Now, I do think that this template would be a great start for the website I want to create. However, in this video, I want to show you how to create your own template using the Blueprint AI. So I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to go back to templates. And then here, I'm going to click on Build with AI to create my own template. So now we have to go ahead and create our Squarespace account. Once we're signed up, we'll get to the first step of the Squarespace Blueprint AI, which is where we can now build our own website templates in just a few clicks. So let's start with the site title, which is the name of the website. And mine is going to be Maddox Wedding Photography. Now don't worry if you're not sure about your name yet, because you can always change it later on. Then we can choose the brand personality. This will determine the overall look and feel for the colors, fonts, and the AI generated text on your website. Let's try friendly. On the left side, we can see some preview text to give you an idea of what the tone of voice will be. I'm going to stick with friendly and move on to the next step. Now we can start creating the homepage for our new website. On the right side, we can choose what we'd like to add to our homepage. Let's start with an intro section. This section will then be added into the preview area here on the left side. And we can also choose from different layouts. I'm going to go with this one right here. Then I also want to add an about section, so I'll add that right here. Below that, let's add a forms section and also a footer section. I think that's a great start for our homepage, so let's go ahead and move on to the next step. On the next step, we can choose what pages we'd like to add to our website. Now, by default, the About and the Contact page is already selected, and we can preview it right here on the left side. Now, we can also add more pages like the Shop page, the Services page, an Appointment page, or a Course page. But I'm going to keep my website simple for the beginning and just stick to the About and the Contact page. But don't worry, you can always add more pages later on. Let's go to the next step. Now we can choose our color palette for the website. On the right side, we can test out different palettes and see what it would look like on our website. So we can just test out a few of them. I think for a wedding photographer website, something a bit golden or silver would look nice. Maybe this one or maybe this one right here. So I'm actually going to stick with this one and go to the next step. And here on the final step, we get to choose what fonts we want to use for our headings and paragraphs. So I think I'm going to choose this one here. And if you're not sure which one you want to use, don't worry. I'm going to show you exactly how to change them later on in the website editor. So for now, let's move on and click on Finish. And this takes us into the home dashboard where we can see a preview of our new website.